Hello, escaping tubers. Still, yes, we're still escaping. And welcome back to Let's Play Thracia 776, Fire Emblem 5 with me, BlueAnkylo. We're still live streaming, having some fun. And we are, I believe, beginning Chapter 7. No guidance chapters this time around. And we're following Leif and his Magi friends and everyone we've managed to gather up as we escape from Hadric and Munster. And we haven't really figured out what we're doing after that, but you know, Leif is pretty mad at people. He wants to get some revenge. And, I mean, I'm happy to help him. So, once we maybe gather up all of our friends from the beginning, all of the Fianna sword blades, aka all the axe guys that we left behind, maybe we'll group up and conquer Munster at some point, I would probably expect. So, the Shield of Thracia. His mind consumed by regret, Leif manages to escape Munster. He was joined by several members of the Magi, who pledged themselves to his service. Yet, there was no time to celebrate. An enormous price had been placed on Leif's head, and countless bounty hunters were determined to claim it. What's more, the Knights of Munster had doggedly pursued Leif. It looks like it's dogged. It's dogged, because you've been dogged. You ever get that where you just look at a word and say it a couple times and it just sounds dumb? And their forces were growing dangerously close. Doggedly. Prince Leif, the Knights of Munster will catch up with us before long. What should I do? Well, there are two options. First, you could flee through the mountains to the west and lose the knights in the rocky terrain. Second, you could continue south and seek refuge in Castle Meath. In either case, it will be necessary to petition Thracia for aid immediately. Ask Thracia for aid? That's absurd! Those damnable cowards took everything from me. My kingdom, my mother, my father. I'll not come crawling to them with a cup in hand. Cup in hand, in case you're new to English, is one of those weird sayings, like come begging. Do you expect to fight off the Knights of Munster with the strength of your pride alone? We are not fighting to satisfy your own sense of vengeance, my prince. We fight to liberate North Thracia from the tyranny of the Empire. You yourself said there was no hardship you would be unwilling to endure. Don't at me, bro, just because you're quoting something I said. Like, that was a different day. Did you think the only kind of hardship in this war would be from battle? Yes. Just let me fight. Even supposing I did agree, what makes you think we can trust Thracia? They're allies of the Empire, and they're dirty dogs. And if foreign invaders amass at their borders, they'll respond with force all the same. I imagine the retaliation from General Hannibal of Meath would be especially great. He's a famed military leader that the people revere as the Shield of Thracia. Between us and Radric's men, who do you think he would help? I understand. We'll take refuge in Castle Meath and head for Tara after. You want to make for Tara? As in, the city refusing to take part in child hunts? Yeah, of all the cities to get some aid, it's probably the city that's under siege because they're rebelling against the Empire already. Yeah, let's go there, duh. That same city being besieged by the Empire army? Good, my memory is correct. I got it. Going there with the small force we have now is certain death. Does my prince wish an early grave? Well, I did promise that I would go help them. Also, Tara is my home away from home, you could say. The Duke of Tara sheltered me for years and was killed by the Empire for it. I have many friends there, Augustus. I won't abandon them. Very well, but we'll discuss this later, young prince. This guy just shows up out of nowhere and he's bossing me around like he's my dad. Dude, you're not my dad. We'll talk about this later, Leif. Don't you raise your tone with me, son. That's all the ruckus. Couple rebels. Munster kicked a hornet's nest. I hear the ringleader's a young'un named Leif. The Ulster prince with a price on his head to match. The boy's got stones, alright. Almost seems like a shame to kill him, but coin's coin. He's coming out already, Haven't had a bounty this convenient in a long while. Indeed. The creepy dude has a bit of a point. Oh, I'm not, you know, Augustus, he does use some logic, no doubt about it. But he is just a rando that showed up out of nowhere, out of a gang of thieves, and is now bossing around our noble Leaf, who, he is the Prince of Leonster, even though he's young. And he was raised as a mercenary by Ivel, so, like, he just needs to be a little bit more independent and less naive. Alright, well, let's have a look around. So this is going to be another arrive chapter. So we need to arrive at the Castle of Meath. I haven't been looking at the objective screen, but we're going to start remembering to do this. Sometimes there's, like, turn limits or whatever, so hey, look. There you go. Also tells you about the different factions, so there's some useful information here. Now, you might recognize a certain sellsword here. They all look the same to me. There. This guy's got a name, though. Those sellswords. Can't tell the difference between them. So, we've seen Shiva once before. In fact, we fought him once and captured him and stole his killing edge. But he got a new one, and maybe we could have a little chat with him. He seems alright for a Myrmidon. So we'll have a little chat with Shiva. If I had to guess, some cute little lady might want to talk to him. Like another Myrmidon? No. Like a sexy thief girl? No. Like a flying Pegasus girl? Someone's going to have a highlighted option. Actually, you might be able to see it in this screen, too. The talk screen. No, that's personal data, weapons, skills. Sometimes they tell you about who you can talk to here. Somewhere. Maybe someone we don't have yet that will join us on this map. I thought there was someone, though. Lithis? Nana. Everyone loves Nana. No. I mean, Hicks is kind of a nobody. He can't... Right. I unmounted him by accident. Well, probably Leaf then. Leaf is definitely the guy that can recruit everyone. Okay, it's not looking good. There's only a couple options left. It's going to be someone that we don't have yet, then. So there's a thief over here with a lockpick. That's nice to note. A bunch of axe guys in the mountains. With some brigands. Hey, look, antitoxins to steal. So that when you get hit by the venom axe and poisoned forever, you can get rid of it. Hand axes. So I should at least consider trying to capture some iron axes. We know they're 1,100 gold each, and I'm short on axes. So getting a couple of those would be really nice, if I can pull it off. Let's see. Lots of iron axes. Iron bow. Hand axes. Pure water. Those are pretty rare. There's that thief. Another pure water. Another vulnerary. Ooh, a hammer. That would be pretty good, too. Those are also very rare. I think Dagdar had one. Way back in the day. So there's some bows in here. We could test out the capture mechanics for bow units. And then we got a couple houses to visit. And our first arena, a shop, a supply depot, and another house to visit. Well, I'm gonna put a save point down in case we make a huge mistake, and then I have to reload so I can avoid all the dialogue. Maka's on the wrong side. I feel like she would do great over here. Right? Well, these guys aren't even moving right now. What if we... Let's see here. Do a little take and dropsies here. Just because she started on the opposite side. So I think, like, Maka will crush them with her iron sword till it breaks. Fergus would do fine, but he's more of a mounted unit. Dawson's got nothing. No weapons. Asbel would also probably do better in the mountains than on the plain. I'm not sure if I want to go... This looks... Like, I really don't know a whole lot about this map, but this looks very suspicious. I have to say. Like, I feel like it's kind of suggesting you should take the slow route through the mountains. It just has given me that kind of feeling. I feel like my thieves will be a sitting duck over in the plains. We'll mount for now, in case I need to change my mind. I don't know. I don't really know. But for now, I'm gonna visit these houses and plan on going this way. We'll have to dismount, of course, but... Mountains are really good. 5 defense, 30 avoid. I'm pretty sure cavalry can get through them by dismounting and then walking through them. So even, like, we're not blocked any direction. Well, I guess we could leave someone to block those guys. That's a nice... See, it looks like... That's what I would have done, right? Like, such a long line of swordsmen. It's just waiting for an ambush with wyverns or something to just swoop down and kill them all. Welcome back, General Hannibal. I see our dungeon is considerably more full than when I departed. What, pray tell, happened while I was away? A group of suspicious characters were making their way down the mountains near here, so we saw fit to arrest them. I reckon they're bandits from the eastern frontier. What have they to say for themselves? We're just villagers, another type of drivel. Other tripe. What kind of villagers trek through the Thracian mountains? They must be up to something, otherwise why lie? What's more, we saw what looked like a knight among them, but the man escaped. We've been assembling search parties to find him. Understood. I'll go have a word with the prisoners myself. In the meantime, there's some sort of commotion over in Munster. Raedric may be up to something. Let's not give that fiend any openings, eh? Of course, my lord. I must reach Leaf at once. I pray he's still safe. I cannot allow myself to be delayed any longer. Oh, wait. No, that's not here we're talking. Sister, please make your way back to Tara. Am I that much of a burden to you, Sir Finn? Not at all. Your presence has been most heartening, but I am already spoken for. I'm not certain... Where I go, I'm not certain I can protect you. When I left Tara, I swore to St. Heim that for those willing to defend the city, there was nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. If I can help Lord Leaf, and in doing so help Tara, then I must. We are both bound by duty, Sir Finn. Allow me to uphold my oath. Sometimes I'm starting to wonder if she's one of those nuns that's like a little suspect. And like, she's gonna get aid however she can. That's like the second time the wording was just a little bit like, I'll do anything for you, my lord. I understand, sister. Let's get moving before we lose any more daylight. Nothing stares. Alright, well, we are gonna want to find someone to talk to, oh, there they are. They just popped in right out of nowhere, alright. Well, I'm kind of glad I took the left side anyway, because that gets us here a little quicker. Oh, good, it's Safi. She's the one. Oh, of course she's the one, right? She was the one kidnapped by the thieves, talking to Lithis and all that. And Shiva's was with him. So yeah, that makes some sense. So that'll be interesting. Getting Safi to talk to Shiva without everybody dying. We've got Finn without a horse. I don't really think I want him to go up to the Berserker. Do we just go back to the castle? Theoretically, if I could get to here... They can't move on peaks, I don't think. So if Finn was in this mountain, anyone standing there, he'd be really good defensively. The trick would be not killing Shiva. Does he have any weapons? Oh, he's even got the scroll! What a good dude. Well, he'll be fine then. He's got a full-strength sword, a vulnerary. He could mount up and use his fancy brave lance, or even a javelin. Yeah, he should be fine. Safi, she does have that hammer, but she's got 2 heals, so she'll last for a while. Safi tells me he'll do anything. She'll do anything, and that convinces the mercenary sellsword to join. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Let's have a little chat with these villagers. We need people that have inventory just in case. Yeah, Hicks is great. Look at all that inventory you got. Hey there, soldier. At the risk of sounding too forward, I've always admired the Panzerritter, you know. You folks are just so brave, with a body to match. Beg pardon, you're not with the Panzerritter? Well, even so, you're mighty fine looking there, Mr. Hicks. I mean, come on, I had this whole spiel prepared and everything. Oh, there goes my plans. Look, one of the knights of the Panzerritter was by earlier. He left us this here. I thought it was the classic pretend to forget something so you have an excuse to come back ploy, but well, I guess not. Well, see, this gets back to him, will ya? Random guy who is not with the Panzerritter, one of the mounted units for all the Ritters are like riders in German, right? So Panzerritter, I don't know, tank rider, I have no idea. But anyway, I assume this is one of those riding units, mounted units from Granvale or something over in the Central Empire. We're not them, but here, just make sure this random thing gets back to them. It's a Master Seal, yeah. Nope. That's mine. That's not going back. Oh, I should have checked. Oh yeah, they don't even move. Interesting. Well, I am gonna want to consider some stealing. I really don't trust Laura up front, because they'll kill her good if they do decide to move. And you know, Thracia. Fergus would be good against them if he can get his way down there. Brave body? You're headed for Tara. Best take the antitoxin with you then. If you get struck with one of them venom weapons, just pour that over your wound, it'll clear it right up. I hear lots of those bandits to the west like using poison. One dose of stuff you'll be in for a bad time. So keep that antitoxin handy. Thanks. Sure, we don't really need physics on this map. Well, we really don't need meteors. It's just when they decide, yeah. Yeah, speaking of people that just move randomly that apparently no one in chat even knew about, Shiva, like, just happened on that chapter 2X. It was like, oh yeah, he stays still, don't worry about Shiva. Unless Leaf gets stuck and you can't get to the throne in time, and then he moves and kills somebody. So, you know. special rule. Now I could fly Asbel down. Maybe I should fly someone down, right? I could fly right through the middle of the mountains. And that would make sure these guys are supported. I think Asmal would be the way to go. I mean, we might need them up north, but we have lots of options up north. And these guys, they can't get over there, even if they wanted to. They can't walk on peaks, I don't think. For now, we're just going to hole up in this corner for a little while. It'll probably backfire with some reinforcements, but, you know, for now. Okay. Oh, I should turn animations back on. Oh, look! Reinforcements out of nowhere. The rebels have a head start, but they're on foot. Eisenhower, chase them down with your knights and eliminate them. Don't allow them to even set 1 foot on Castle Meath's soil. Aye, my lord. Thracia is our sworn ally. Why would the rebels head to Castle Meath? Oh, please. Thracia and the Empire can mix no better than oil and water. We may be allies, but we're certainly not friends. If the rebels have any sense, they'll use that to their advantage. Ah, I see. Perhaps I'm overestimating them, but I'll not be made a fool of twice, thrice, or... What comes after thrice? Twice? Fice? Sice? I don't know. There's probably a word for it. Still, we can't overplay our hand. Hannibal's elite knights, the Panzerritter, lie in wait inside the castle. Attacking them would be tantamount to a declaration of war. If they take the field, you must not lay a hand on them, no matter what. Aye, my lord. Quadrice, pentice, hexice? I don't know. That's a lot of ices. Oh! Oh, they're splitting up. I wonder if there would have been a position where exactly half of them went north and half of them went south. That would have been so nice. Alright, so this guy, he must have been closer to that way than this way. I bet you the AI just counts how many squares it is and goes to the closest one. So Shiva is the tricky one, no doubt about it. And assuming we can get, it's going to take a little while, but assuming we can get down here, having someone who can rescue people out of the way and fly away with Kanto, I think that'll be very helpful for making sure we recruit Shiva. So I feel like this is the right play. And then we just need Finn to hold off in the mountains for a little bit. And he can't be crit. I left him with that. I honestly did not plan this out. I just accidentally left the scroll on him. But him being immune to crits is actually really relevant right now. So, cool, right? Like, that seems to have worked out. Oh, you can stand here. Maybe the choke point I want is actually the forest, then. Because if I stand on the mountain, then we can have, like, a mountain duel that has 2 attacking. Or if I stand here, peak, 1 open tile. On the other hand, 10% more evasion and 3 more defense is pretty good. I think the other decision might be on a forest tile I could mount. Yeah, so if I'm on the mountain, we have to use a sword. If I go to the forest, I can use my lance. Hey there, Korskov. I mean, he's certainly better with lances than swords. Lances have a small weapon triangle advantage. Does that make up for 3 defense? Probably not. It actually makes up for 5% of the evasion. Because we'll have a weapon triangle advantage, so it's like... The forest is more like 25% avoid. And then only 1 person attacking rather than 2. Yeah, the forest is probably a little better. And we can mount here. We'll go short lance to start and see how I feel. And also, as a mounted unit, if I need to, I can canto away, which you can't do if I'm not mounted after I attack. Like I could theoretically even from here move over, throw a javelin, and move back on or something. Something tricky like that. Okay, these guys are still not moving. That's 3 bow guys, all adjacent, though. Oh, and that guy would move. So we should try to lure him up then next. Hand axe. It just ends at thrice? It just becomes 4 times, 5 times? Well, that's boring. Someone should invent some new language for more than thrice. So he's gonna be on a forest tile. This is gonna be a little bit difficult, no doubt. Actually, he's got a hand axe. Well, if I stand there, we'll be hit by this guy too, so we don't want to do that. I really would like to capture that guy. This might take a while. So I gotta, like this, we're not in a rush down here. I need to be more careful about, like, the reinforcements. So we've got a paladin with 9 movement, 1 authority star, great lance, very heavy, very powerful, and a jav. And his units have javelins and rapiers. You can steal these. We could steal some rapiers. Or at least we could try. They might be worth selling. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so this turn, these are both forest tiles, so the Cav have a hard time getting through them. As long as we keep our fragile units kind of at this line. Now, Dawson doesn't have any weapons, really, so he's my tank, but he also can't really help much. I could pass him an axe, but I really don't have any spare axes. So... And the pole axe will do double damage against Cav. Might be good for capturing, not very good for just chipping. These are both plain tiles. We're gonna slow down on the southern route. I mean, it depends on how... We might have like 1,000,000 reinforcements and then we find out this is impossible, but... for my first attempt, this is what I'm gonna try. No, I want Hicks reasonably close. We'll leave him there. And I want my thieves able to steal... Well, actually, I kind of forgot. Laura can't really steal anything. She's only got 3 con. So even the rapiers are too heavy for her. So what I really need is Lithis to try to steal stuff, if I want to steal stuff. And then on this end, maybe we don't attack just yet. We hold off a little bit. Leaf can provide some support bonuses to somebody. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We might just be getting our stuff... We might just be getting stuck in a corner here and be doomed, but... Yeah, we'll see. I think it would have been worse if we went through the open area in the middle, though. Like... I think if we got to about here, we would currently be being pincered by 8 Myrmidons and all the cavalry from behind. So, like, this would have been... I had a feeling that this was not a good idea, and I think I was right. So... Oh, I should have been paying attention. There's like a... The game is very consistent in the turn order. Enemy units go 1 at a time in order. So, like, Shiva's turn in the turn order is pretty obvious. This looks pretty safe. Yeah, I think Finn can hang out here for quite a while. We could easily kill with Brave Lance, but I don't want to waste it if I don't have to. I'm just maneuvering the next one. So if the short lance breaks, I want him to switch to the other short lance, not the javelin. And if I need the Brave Lance, I'll switch to it. But I don't want to... I think if Shiva attacks Finn, if he has the Brave Lance, he'll probably kill him, but a short lance should not. Oh, I forgot my animations. And Finn can potentially get some levels here if we need to. And none of these guys have ranged weapons. They're just sword guys. Although they have a variety of swords. Oh, man. Capturing that would be beautiful. Maybe. Maybe the Brave Lance will be for capturing things we want to capture. Iron swords are nice. Killing Edge is real nice. Yeah, there's two that are high value captures, I think. Recruiting Shiva, trying to capture, at least give it a shot, the Silver Sword and the Killing Edge. That might be worth a try. I guess I could switch to per unit and turn off Safi's animations for this. I think we'll do that. You got to see it once. Time to... How do you... Oh, is this the one where you have to do that manually? I'll do it. I think you don't have a menu like in the Game Boy Advance ones. You can turn it off and a menu for everybody. I think in the Super Nintendo games you have to, before they end the turn, you have to switch their animations. Okay, meanwhile in Reinforcement Cavland, lots of rapiers. So many rapiers. Is there an autosave? No. We haven't done much yet. If I had to replay from the beginning, it wouldn't be that big a deal. Now, they do have rapiers, so they do bonus damage against Cav, but not a lot. I mean, let's see. We do have a healer up here. Nana can heal. 6 damage, 6 damage. He can just barely double with the short sword. Or we could get Laura out of the way, have Lithis steal a rapier, because that's fun. Rescue him out of the way and then let them hit my wall. My forested wall. And I can make sure Nana's giving them supports. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to try to steal every rapier, but I wouldn't mind getting a couple nice and early like that. Now, they do have javelins, so they can hit in the back row. Like, that's a bad spot for Lara. Dalson can't really do anything. Man, Cavalry. Kanto's pretty good, you know. Now, they're probably just going to cycle through Javelin and move out of the way. Crashed after 45 minutes of grinding? That sucks. Yeah, we're not going to get counters if they just use their... Well, this guy's only got a lance, but the Javelin ones are going to just throw Javelins and move out of the way. But they're not going to do very much damage. Okay, well, we can hold up there for a while. Keep flying down here. Okay. I mean, there might just be infinite cavalry reinforcements that makes this not a great strategy. Alright, so this guy... There was a chance we missed one of those, but... Alright, Finn, let's see how you do. He's got okay growths. HP. Ah! He even has a scroll, a small scroll, but... Come on, Finn. Ooh, yeah. Fergus, yeah. His follow-up has a very high chance of critting, so... Very nice. That's the guy we stole the rapier from, and now he's gone. HP, skill, luck, defense, con? Did he get... That was a lot of stats. I didn't even catch them all in there. That was pretty good. Alright. This is probably a rapier attack. Let's see how bad that is. It's pretty bad. The accuracy is only 43%, but the damage is definitely high enough to be a threat. We wouldn't want to let more than, like, 2 of those have a shot on them. Javelins, though, are... Yeah, they're never going to do anything. So if every single cav has a rapier, I can't use my cav. Or at least I can't have them mounted, trying to hold the line. Oh, Shiva moved up. Okay. Cool. So he... Yeah. There was no way we killed him, right? 0% crit. That was safe. What's not safe is recruiting him. So we need Finn to get out of the way. Safi can recruit, but then what? Unfortunately, because I brought Asbel, we can't rescue Safi. I think if I had... I mean, I didn't know how this was going to go. If I hadn't picked up Asbel, then Karen could be flying down here with the intention of picking up Safi after she recruits Shiva. But I thought we'd have a little bit more time. Oh well. We could also just capture him. I think that would wreck it, though. I think if we captured him, the only way... Unless if you end the... Like, you might be able to end the mission with him still captured. But I don't think... You can't put him back down to talk to him, so that would be a bad idea. I think. I definitely didn't expect him to move in there. He can still hold his sword. See, that's what I'm worried about, is if I recruit him, he's got the killing edge, so he might just counter crit every one of these with his ×4 multiplier. And, that would be really bad. These guys do 12 damage. That one does 12 damage. So that'd be 8 damage, and then dies, and then... How much does he have? He only has 4 defense. So, if he counter-killed a couple of these guys, he would be dead. You can't... Can you swap a carried unit and then rescue someone from a mount? And then move one more space? What I'm thinking is... I still can't really do it. If I could have put Finn here, I wonder if I could have swapped... Science time, yeah. I still don't think I have the movement to do that, though. We'd have to... Because I can't end Karen's turn here, or she dies. Well... Nah, she's got that crit protection. As a complete fluke, she is protected from crits herself. But she's not very strong. Yeah, I don't know if this will work, but we'll try this. Oh, you're... Ah, sister, it's been a while. Why are you doing this? I know you're not a bad person. This is a job. I'm a sellsword, and frankly, the details are no business of yours. Time for you to leave, sister. I'm trouble to be around. I wonder if he would have not attacked her, so I could have just bought a turn by letting her end turn rather than recruit. And then nobody could attack because he'd just sit there looking at her. Or if he would just kill her. I don't know the rules. You really willing to risk everything for that little boy? If it came to that, I'd give my life to protect Prince Leaf, yeah. Losing Prince Leaf, losing what he represents, would be an irreplaceable loss for the entire Thracian Peninsula. If I needed to give my life to save his, I would only be right to do so. Huh, you're quite the fool, sister. Well, all the better. I can appreciate that kind of naive innocence. Will you agree to aid him, then? It's getting absurd, but sure, whatever. I suppose I will. Just one thing, don't talk so lightly about throwing your life away. There's nothing more loathsome than people who rush to their own death. I apologize. Can I ask you something, though? What is it that you want? What is it that brightens your day, that brings you laughter? I suppose I just want to see everyone around me blah 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 choke egg. Happy, joy, joy. I see. Well, I already said you were quite the fool. You know, I don't even know how you're named. I'm Shiva of Saban, by the way. What do you go by? Safi. Safi of Tara. Sorry, I just can't handle her. I just love everyone. All I care about is saving my people and friends. It's too much. Well, we're gonna find out what happens if we give. We can still rescue. This is pretty sketchy. I think this will work. We rescue Safi so that we can put... I also need a vulnerary. She's got a vulnerary, she's fine. Let's just move this over, though. She can still move, even. Nice. So we could do all of that. You can drop, rescue, and still move. I'm not sure if we could drop, move again, still rescue, and still move again, though. That's a further layer of experimentation for another day. But what this enables us is to move into the forest and pick up a less murderous weapon, a scroll, and a vulnerary, so that he's fine. And he can use the vulnerary. Alright, Ankylo strats. I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I still would prefer to have Finn here. Finn is less likely to counter kill, and I do want to try to capture that. But, like, that was pretty clever, right? Alright, we got Shiva. He's relatively well protected. Without his critical... He still might just end up killing them all on the enemy phase, but it's less likely now. Oh, they can't get to Finn. No, no, no. I could have moved him further. I guess... The other option was... He's got, what, 6 movements? I could have moved Karen here, where she was safe. And then I could have moved Shiva 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the mountains, I think. And then Finn could take one. That might have been better for not killing them. Because they probably... One guy would have moved up and hit Finn. And not killed him in one hit. So that would be a good option, too. Rather than this... I could have had Karen over here, and probably Shiva up to here. We'll see what happens. If I have to reset, that's maybe what I'll do next time. Now, over here, yeah, rapiers. Rapier party. So, do they just all get rapiers? Okay. Now, rapiers are bonus damage to armor and mounted. So this might be a job more for Leaf. He's got actually pretty good defense, so... yeah. Everyone's mounted. Like, you could dismount. It's just gonna make it difficult to, like, capture stuff. Well, we can't capture... Come on, Blue. You can't capture cavalry. So all we're trying to do once in a while is steal something. So once in a while, when I feel brave, I'll be doing this. Not quite that. That was similar, though. I wonder if, like, rapiers are worth lots of money. He's not dismounted. We're gonna make sure Leaf is the one holding the line this turn. With Maka. I gotta figure out a way to go south soon, but for now, this is fine. And then no one's taking any damage. Take and drop. We've still got Nana. Like, Leaf will be pretty hard to hit in the forest with Nana's charm and support. Like, this should be fine for a long, long time. This will be wrapped up soon enough. And then we got to start working our way through the axe guys. They're worth a lot of dead armor guys. Yeah. Better to have the spare rapiers than to not, I figure. Or the cavalry might just be infinite and other things might be a problem here coming up. Alright, let's see how Shiva does. We don't want him to kill. He does 5 damage. Even a critical 24 minus 7 is 18. I think that guy survived with 1 critical even. As long as we weren't using the killing edge. Alright, Maka. Good start. I feel like Maka is going to be doing a lot of killing here. Also, we can just equip those rapiers. And she'll kill them all on counter. I think. Do you get fatigue for retaliation? Probably. I don't know, though. We'd have to... Well, someone in chat might know. We'd have to just remember the number and then test it out. This doesn't seem necessarily sustainable forever, though. I believe there's a 50 enemy maximum. So even if they spawn infinitely, there's only 50 cavalry on screen at any one time. Just in case that becomes an issue. Hey there, Harry. I mean, they got a 1% chance to do 1 damage. Like, this is... We could get to level 20 without even really trying. We got lots of heal staves if we need them. We got lots of vulneraries. We can just steal rapiers forever. Which is actually pretty cool. Laura's really light. She can't steal them, right? I keep forgetting. I think, like, you know, she should be able to do it. But actually, no. Can Lithis, or can Maka move Lithis? Yes. That's right, she got all that bonus con. She started at like 6 con. We're not really trying to grind. I just didn't know what to do, so this is what happens. It was not really a plan. Oh, well that... We could steal 2. Sort of. Like, how badly do we need torches? We probably want to hold on to our torches. Yeah, Maka is great. But yeah, like Leaf, if I want to switch to one of those rapiers, oh, he'll crush these guys. With a weapon that we can sort of get infinite of right here, right? See you later, Korsakov. Good luck. Good luck with your day. It's 2020. Every day requires a bit of luck. The only problem is if I steal again, I don't have anywhere to put stuff. Oh, no. We can trade first. So that Maka's got that rapier she might want. Then we steal another rapier. That was a very convenient movement star. And then Maka... We might as well equip one of these rapiers at this point. And then rescue... We do the old take-sies. Canto. Take again, drop again. It's a bit fiddly, I'll give you that. But this seems sustainable, right? The trick is, I have to figure out a way to start making progress, you know, towards Meath. I'm not trying to just hole up here and do a bunch of grinding. That's just a bonus. It's a feature. Now... Take, drop, attack with a short lance. That's fine. I don't want the iron blade, right? Do I care about an iron blade? I mean, should I just try to capture everything? We don't have enough inventory. Let me just see how likely that would be. 10 times 2 at 94. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Well, I didn't really plan on getting rid of the Myrmidon after he picked him up. I'm sure Finn will be fine. We could Canto out of the way, but we're not gonna. We'll be fine. So we'll take that. Then we will, oh yeah, we can still do this. This is so dumb. I mean, it's great. It's wonderful. It's just the amount of things you can do without ending your turn in Thracia is so much fun. Sure, we're just shuffling this poor girl around, but one of these days we'll actually put her on the ground. Alright. Oh, I forgot one thing. Shoot, I was gonna change his equipment. Oh, no. That's bad. I messed up. I got all excited and I forgot. I was gonna trade him back to the short lance. Oh, oops. Big whoops. Well, that might just clean up any hopes of a silver sword and a killing edge. He could still miss, but... Oh, that mercenary. Hey, how you doing, buddy? So, is this the silver sword? Just iron blade. I have a bad feeling about these cell swords. I really didn't want to keep that brave lance equipped, and I forgot. Well, that's the killing edge. Miss! Ah, Finn. I wanted that. Okay, I got greedy, and I stole the iron blade. And we could have set it up so we stole all the swords. Easily. But instead, I got greedy, went for the iron blade, and now I get only the iron blade. It sucks. I mean, it wraps this up quicker, but definitely not what I wanted. Strength and luck and defense and con. Good level, at least. Thanks, Finn. Goodbye, precious silver sword. Killing edge. So many goodies gone. I'll get all the rapiers. Well, but who knows how long it'll be before we can buy silver swords. I don't think you can even get killing edges really in this game. Like, they're very hard to get. You can't buy them. You have to steal them from enemies like I am. And I mean, we've got 1.5 right now, but we could have had 2.5. Now, with all these javelin tosses, maybe I should be holding the L button down. Yeah, save a little bit of time here. This is a really nice quality of life feature. HP, skill, speed, and defense. Very good level up for our Leaf. But yeah, being able to hold the L button to change animation style is really nice. Okay, that should be all. Maybe one more javelin.